So here you are. Pretend you're 16-year-old. Sorry, Ilan, we're 16-year-old girls. I'm so sorry, but well, you can grow out your hair. We're 16-year-old girls. Bye, Ilan. We're at a concert. So you can imagine, you might have been to a concert before. Well, very well done, Ilan. You might have been to a concert before in your life, and you know, I think when you're 16, you can have a big crush on the singer of the band, especially when he's young and cute and handsome and everything. So you're at the concert. After the concert, you sneak around the building because you know there's a back door. And he is going to come out of that back door. You know for sure. So you sneak around the building. You leave early, you sneak around the building. You're standing there with like 20 other girls who also know that. All of you together, all 19 of us, included Ilan. I have a special task for you, Ilan. We're standing there all together, sort of against the door, because when he comes out, we want him to notice us. We're 16, we're hysterical, we're in love with the guy, right? We know how it feels. But then the door opens. He comes out. So what do? We push and we scream and we shout this tag and try to make him notice us. We're completely hysterical. Ilan is the bouncer. He's going to try to stop us, and we're not going to try to get closer to the guy. So that's the picture in your head. So that's, are we all on mute? Because that would be a smart thing to do. I'm going to mute myself also. Sorry. Yeah, great. So we're outside. We're trying to get as close to the guy as we can. Ilan is the bouncer. So Ilan is trying to stop us from it. And we're going to be completely hysterical and sing the tag.
Oh, Danny boy, oh, Danny boy, I love you so, Danny boy, I love you so.
That took me back to my Beatle days.
Really, really great.
I did all that. All the
Oh my goodness, you did.
Donny Osmond for me.
I couldn't resist. I couldn't resist.
You should have
No.
stopped
How
us,
can
Ilan.
I? How can I? No.
You couldn't. Well, it's okay.
You were so lovely, all of you. Every each one of you.
They were
Thank
just
you for this.
into it, right?
Yeah.
Thank you for this lovely experience. Thank you very much.
We never heard them say a word. We just
It might have been the last time you experienced 18 women doing this for you, Ilan.
Yes, probably, yes. I'm so sure of it.
I'm sure of it. So that's the whole thing. If you imagine to be in a certain place, in a certain time of your life, and you have this image in your mind, it doesn't matter who you sing for. So are we ready to talk about our song? Because that's what we're here for. You can unmute yourselves if you want to say something, because you're all really, really quiet, and it's awkward to talk to a quiet room. It's like nobody's there. Does anybody has to ask or say something before we start on You Will Be Found? No questions, nothing? Okay, just starting.
Tear stage. Are people still tearing up as we're singing it?
No.
Some are, yeah.
No.
But we have to think about in the first lines, when the tenors and the basses have their solo, of course we don't sing, but we still need to be really connected to the music there, because we all have to wait for like 15 minutes to get in, and to make the music even more beautiful, because it gets even more beautiful when we come in. Sorry, Ilan, it is. Because it's nice at the beginning, it's nice to hear it, but when we all come in, it really opens up. So the first part of the song, like the first 20 seconds, is maybe sad. So we should show that on our face. But from, well, let that lonely feeling wash away, it transfers into hope. You will pick them up, or you will be picked up. You're not alone. So that's what we have to think about. And we can think about, somebody told us a few days ago about the goldfish, and the people that were in the session with Simon on the Wednesday, Simon and Laura and Mike and Donna, and I forget the one, I don't know. We talked, there was something said about the something said about the goldfish. And to think about the goldfish when you're struggling to get a bit away from your emotions if they are too heavy. You want to feel the emotion, you want to bring it to the audience, but you don't want the emotions to be sort of on top of you. So if you're afraid that the emotions will be too much, you think about the goldfish, or about your dog, or about whatever. Something that's light and that's fun to do or to think about, so you just can step just a little bit away from that. Not too much, because if we don't see anything on the faces, that's also not so nice. So as Ilan said, we just found the all conductor videos, and that's really nice. But I want to share, first I want to share a video, and some might have seen it before. It's from the James Corden Late Show. It's really nice, I think. I have to see where it is here. And I want to share it with you too. For me, it helps really good because we don't sing the first part of the song to get in the emotion of the song, because he explains for me what the song is about. Don't look at it, just listen.
Thank you so much for watching tonight. I've really enjoyed sitting here and talking to you and talking to our guests. It's been a welcome break. I hope for you as much as it has been for me over what has been quite a scary couple of weeks. I found it tougher than I ever thought I would. I found myself having these incredible sort of spikes of anxiety and sadness when I've allowed myself to think about my family back home in England, or my friends, or the people I love. You feel so out of control in it all. It feels so beyond our comprehension, all of it, that I found I just get sort of overwhelmed with sadness in it all, really. And the truth is, what I've realized is it's okay right now. It's all right to feel a bit sad. It's okay to feel anxious. And the best thing we can all do is kind of try and breathe through that and try and put our minds in a positive place and think, what can I do to help someone else who might be feeling like this? And just me talking to you now tonight has made me feel a bit lighter. And I've found that when I've called friends, or when I've FaceTimed my parents or my sisters, reaching out to somebody else who you think might be struggling too is pretty much the best thing we can all do right now, because we absolutely will get through this. We will, and that's why we wanted to make this show, to try and share in these feelings together, share music that we love with people that we love, and know that much as we're apart, we are unified together. And when I started thinking about how I wanted to end the show, I kept coming back to a song from the musical Dear Evan Hansen called You Will Be Found, which sums up how I feel so much of the day and kind of what I'm trying to say to you right now. So here, to close out our show, is Ben Platt and the cast of Dear Evan Hansen with You Will Be Found. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you soon. Good night.
Have you ever felt like nobody was there? Have you ever felt forgotten in the middle of nowhere? Have you ever felt like you could disappear? Like you could fall and no one would hear? Oh, someone will come running, and I know they'll take you home. Even when the dark comes crashing through, when you need a friend to carry you, and when you're broken on the ground, you will be found. So let the sun come streaming in, 'cause you'll reach up and you'll rise again. Lift your head and look around. You will be found. You will be found. You will be found. You will be found. You will be found.
Even when the dark comes crashing through, when you need a friend to carry you, when you're broken on the ground, you will be found. So let the sun come streaming in, 'cause you'll reach up and you'll rise again. If you only look around, you will be found. You will be found. You will be Even when the dark comes crashing through, when you need someone to carry you, when you're broken on the ground, you will be found. So let the sun come streaming in, 'cause you'll reach up and you'll rise again. If you only look around, you will be found. Even when the dark comes crashing through, you will be found. You need someone to carry you. You will be found. You will be found.
You will be found.
So if you look at their faces, they really are happy and hopeful at the end of the song. It starts off really with him by himself, but really quickly it goes into the hopeful feeling. And some of you, I saw that, yeah, some of you were just a bit emotional at the start or maybe even at the end of it, but it's fine. Can be, because we're, well, it's a difficult time for everybody, just being on your own sometimes. So that's why this song is, I think, is not the easiest one to sing. You've Got a Friend in Me was way easier.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was. So are we ready to have some fun with the conductor video? I'm gonna play the video and we're gonna sing it through completely once. after that, I want us to maybe to pair up. That's really nice if you pair up and sing to one person specifically, because you can feed off each other's faces and emotions and expressions. And because if we have two voice parts, we might even just pair up an alto with a soprano would be fun. So I'm gonna mute us all. Yeah. And I would like to know if you can hear it. I'm gonna play it. We're gonna just sing. If you don't know some words or you mess up, I won't be able to hear it. I won't be able to see it. You just perform like nothing happened. Always the best thing to do. Just fake it and just go on. Even if you're sort of confused because you hear all of the parts together, it doesn't matter. It's about the performance. You can go and check your notes later on. Yeah? So don't worry about that.
One, two, three, four. Have you ever felt like nobody was there? Have you ever felt forgotten in the middle of nowhere? Have you ever felt like you could disappear? Like you could fall and no one would hear? Well, let that lonely feeling wash away. Maybe there's a reason to believe you'll be okay. 'Cause when you don't feel strong enough to stand, you can reach out your hand. And oh, someone will come running, and I know they'll take you home. Even when the dark comes crashing through, when you need friends to carry you, and when you're broken on the ground, you will be found. So let the sun come streaming in, 'cause you'll reach up and you'll rise again. Lift your head and look around. You will be found. You will be found.
I think it's nice if we sing it one more time, but all together, just not pairing up, but just all of us together as the last thing to do. And I want to play the alt soprano right, altos in the center, and the tenors and basses on the left ear. If I say that.
Ooh.
So
How do we do that then?
you can put in, well, if you're a soprano, you can just put in your right earbud, but it's very nice to hear the others. For me, it helps for timing, and you can really hear the difference between the parts because it's sort of split up. So just put both in or on. I'm just gonna perform. Julia, go for it.
Me?
Yeah, perform.
Me perform?
Yeah. Not just you, but you just
Okay.
came in. You just came in, so you.
Okay.
That's why.
I'll put my game face on.
All ready? All set? Yeah. Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4. Have you ever felt like nobody was there? Have you ever felt forgotten in the middle of nowhere? Have you ever felt like you could disappear? Like you could fall and no one would hear? Well, let that lonely feeling wash away. Maybe there's a reason to believe you'll be okay. 'Cause when you don't feel strong enough to stand, you can reach out your hand. And oh, someone will come running, and I know they'll take you home. Even when the dark comes crashing through, when you need a friend to carry you, and when you're broken on the ground, you will be found. So let the sun come streaming in, 'cause you'll reach up and you'll rise again. Lift your head and look around, you will be found. 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 carry you. When you're broken on the ground, you will be found. So let the sun come streaming in, 'cause you'll reach up and you'll rise again. If you only look around, you will be found. You will be found. Out of the shadows, the morning is breaking, and all is new, all is new. It's filling up the empty, and suddenly I see that all is new, all is new. You are not alone, 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 even when the dark comes crashing through, when you need someone to carry you, when you're broken on the ground, you will be found. When the sun comes streaming out, you'll reach up and you rise again. If you only look around, you will be found. Even when the dark comes crashing through, you will be found. You need someone to carry you. You will be found. You will be found. You will be found.
Yay!
Wow.
Easy.
I
yeah?
was singing with Julia, Mary, and Karen, and what a crew to sing with. It was just terrific.
Oh, very nice. All enjoyed themselves tonight, I hope. Yeah, okay.
It's good.
Yeah.
It's good. Thank you.
I think we've done a lot. We've done a lot. So I'm gonna leave
It's
you.
been smashing, thank you. Just realised I was on mute.
Oh,
Because Zoom.
always
I
like
want to
that.
thank you all. I was in a very melancholy mood, and this really brightened my afternoon. Thank you.
Very nice,
That's
Debbie.
nice.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it does that, doesn't it, Debbie?
Nice to sing with you, Debbie.
Music does that.
Yeah.
It does. Yeah.
Nice to sing with altos. Nice to sing with altos.
Yeah.
Nice to meet some sopranos. Really nice. But it was really nice to sing with you all.
Yeah.
Anybody wants to stay for chat can do that, and all of you who want to go on with their day or evening or whatever, I hope to see you.
Gonna say bye-bye.
Thank you all.
Bye.
Bye. See you.
Hey, thank you.
Nice meeting you.
Thank you, Melanie.